Hello, everybody. It's Dr. Rick dropping that on you. Look, I am not going to be long. I know it's midday. I know a lot's going on, but what I got to share with you, I need to share with you now because this opportunity will not be here tomorrow. Look, I've been telling you guys for how long? For a couple of years now that if you don't have at least two independent streams of income that you own, that you control, that nobody can fire you from, that nobody can lay you off from, that you need to build an online presence. And I introduced my 7-day online business launch course, which is a course that really lays out the exact blueprint I've been using for over 13 years to create multiple streams of income online, to get through lean years, to grow things, to build everything from writing to writing business plans, copyrights, so much more. Offering online services, offering consulting service, so much, all of it done and introduced online. Even when it went offline for follow through, it started online. And I'm giving you all of that, showing you how to do it, how to build a presence from A to Z. But here's the thing. I've always known that not everybody is a self-starter. Not everybody is the person that's going to sit up and you give them a step by step and they're going to go out and do it. And also not everybody has the time to take the course and then go by the step by step, but everybody needs to have multiple streams of income. Everybody needs to have independent streams of income, independent from someone else, meaning that they own it. And it's more than just controlling the fact that you have streams of income and you run. When you own it, that's something you can pass down. One of the biggest things that I'm proud about rebuilding my business is the value I've put into it that can be passed on. That can't be done from a job. The job goes to the next person in line, not your offspring, not your descendants. It doesn't go into a trust. Only what you've earned and you've put into something to grow is what you're going to be able to pass on from that job. The job may give you stocks and all that stuff, or you may buy shares of the company. If you work for a publicly traded company, you may buy shares of it that you hold, and that can be passed on. But the actual value of the job itself is not. And you're at the mercy of that job if it's a singular uh, form or source of your income, of how you're providing and supporting yourself and your family. So you want to diversify, you want to do it. One of the ways to do it, and one of the most dynamic and consistent and enduring ways, is online. Everything is happening online now. I mean, 85% to almost 90% now of first-time purchases are literally searched out online before the purchases are made. So this is just one thing that you need to understand. Now, here's the thing, though. When I created this, I also created a done for you program. The done for you program obviously is costly. Why? Because we are going to literally build it out from the ground up. It is everything from helping you choose a business idea, conducting a thorough marketing analysis. I talk about all of this in the lecture. You're going to get to see the lecture if you decide to take this offer. But helping you do a marketing analysis, determine what share of the market you want to try to assume, how you plan on doing it, what the customer intelligence is on that particular demographic, what drives their buying decisions. All these things are going to tell you how viable your particular idea is. You're going to define your target audience, precise targeting, so that you can create marketing plans that work. We're going to set up your marketing system, your target, your funnel, all of that stuff that creates a precise system of reaching your target audience and pulling them in, and then giving them what they need to make them long-term loyal customers. We're going to, like I said, develop a marketing strategy, create a stunning website, landing page, again, lead magnets, everything you need to create from A to Z. Normally, this is a 5-figure charge. We dropped it down, I think, earlier this year to $39.97. Today, I'm cutting that in half. So for $19.97, you're going to get a complete business built for you. And we have this thing we call the Continuum Commitment. What that means is we will stay with you as consultants. After we build it, we will stay with you as consultants to make sure everything lines up until you go into profit. So what you spend today plus any other thing. And the thing is, there isn't a lot of things. You're going to give us $19.97. We're going to build it for you. Now you're going to have to pay for the marketing actual ads. But we're going to build it. We're going to set it up. And then all you have to do is pay for your ad budget. And we're going to stay around and we're going to tweak it and do everything we need to do until it's running smoothly and until you reach profit. And again, this is a $10,995 package. We dropped it to $39.97, and it's been that way for months. And I haven't really pushed it a lot because number one, it takes a lot of resources, and we're only going to take 10 people, and it's only for today. I'm just sitting up and I'm thinking around. I'm looking for ways to really juice people, to help people, because there should be a level of excitement about what's going on, but there also should be a level of urgency and awareness about how things are shifting in the financial market, how the job market is being reshaped and shifted, and how we are going to land and move with that. We are far too reactive as a population, period. We are really reactive, and the powers that be, the very wealthy, depend upon us being reactive instead of responsive, instead of learning, instead of being prepared, instead of getting out in front of trends, instead of setting trends. We tend to react to them. We tend to get frustrated by them. We tend to become overwhelmed by them. And we're always in that back slot, just hoping to find a space, just hoping to ride along. There are so many opportunities to create spaces, create changes. And here's the thing with this doesn't have to be your dream gig. That's not what creating these online streams about. It's about creating something you can automate, set up your funnel, set up your automation system, set up your ads, and let that stuff come in and you service it. And you want to do something that doesn't take a whole lot to service, but you want to do it. If it does take a whole lot of service, it needs to be a higher ticket item. And we go through all that. We set you up with the right pricing, the right price points, and all of that. But again, you need to be aware of what's going on. You need to be out there trying to make it happen. But this, again, isn't about hitting the dream spot. Now, when you really, truly figure out what it is you want to do, hopefully by then you will have learned the business. You will know how to go out there and start to put it together yourself. But if not, pay us and we'll build you another one just like it. And we'll do it over and over as long as you want to, because it will be successful, and we're going to stay to make sure it's successful. We're not going to sell you something, throw it out there and say, well, we built it. It's up. No, we're going to make sure that you are successful. We're going to come out there. Now, again, this is an unbelievable deal. Like I said, normally it's 10. And think about what we're giving you. We're giving you a website. I'm not talking about some stuff fixed up or throw it up on Wix and nothing like that. No slugs being thrown, but I'm telling you, this is going to be a highly functional platform with all kind of scalability that you can grow and put it, change it, and develop. We're going to teach you the back end of the site so that you know how to go in and do things on your own. We're going to add blog to it if you want it. If not, no big deal. But you want something that has a consistent change to it, because Google's going to rate it on relevant and current content. Blog is the best way to do that. You can blog about the things that are prevalent to the business you're doing, what's happening globally with it, what's happening locally with it, how can they been, all that good stuff is a good place. Plus, it's also a good place to embed your links to promote whatever it is you are doing. So the blog, don't underestimate the blog. Don't think it's outdated. It's just used differently. There are a bunch of people that are gravitating towards video, but there's still a bunch of people who read, and there are a bunch of people who need the literature as well. And we'll get into all of that, but we will build it for you. Now, again, for those who want to take the less expensive route and have time, you can still do the 7-day online business launch course, which is online. It's self-paced. You do it at your pace. But you have to be a self-starter to do that. You have to be somebody that's going to get it, go sit down and follow through on it. Or you will read it and go over it and do what people do all the time. They'll read it. And I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. If you know you're that person, be honest with yourself and say, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and invest. I'm going to get this thing up and going. And I am going to get my first online business up and going. And I'm going to let Myriad Business Solutions, which is one of my companies, the one that's behind this, but it's actually a part of the Legacy Wealth Academy's structure, which is about building instruments of financial empowerment. So again, I am challenging you to let's make something happen. This goes until 11:59 p.m. tonight, or to the first 10 people sign up. You cannot beat this. 1997, a complete business online setup with funnels and everything else. But only the first 10 and only today. If nobody signs up, it's still coming down tonight. It's up there for those who are really serious about doing something. And here's the other thing. We offer afterpay. So when you sign up, if you want to use afterpay and you qualify, you just give them your card and your information. They'll tell you. You can do anything from bi-weekly payments to installments up to 6 months. They'll tell you what you qualify for and let you choose from the ones you qualify. But you can do that, or you can pay in full. It's up to you. We look forward to working with you, but you have to make the first move. On that note, I'm going to get off of here, and hopefully I'll see some of you guys real soon. On that note, take care. As I always say, I live my life on full so that when I leave this place, I die on E. I challenge you to do the same thing. I'm out of here.